Top 5 Stephen King books. Number 5. Cujo, 1981. The Kember's once friendly Saint Bernard turns into a killer after being bitten by a rabid bat. Donna Trenton's husband is in New York trying to contain a disastrous ad campaign. Feeling abandoned by her workaholic husband, who is frequently out of town, Donna Trenton embarks on an affair with a local handyman. Left to fend for herself, she takes her ailing Pinto to Joe Kember's garage for repairs only to be trapped with her son Tad in the sweltering car by the monstrous dog. Number 4. Different Seasons, 1982. Is horror all you write? Is the second most frequent question Stephen King encounters, he tells us in the afterword to this superlative quartet of novels. Although he is by now a world-class grandmaster of the horrific, he resists entombment in that genre. That he can transcend horror is proved triumphantly in these 4 works. At the same time, nobody in search of the utterly distinctive King brand of driving narrative, graphically rendered scene and character, and stamp on the clinging fingers cliffhanger plot will go away unsatisfied. Number 3. Misery, 1987. Novelist Paul Sheldon has plans to make the difficult transition from writing historical romances featuring heroine Misery Chastain to publishing literary fiction. Annie Wilkes, Sheldon's #1 fan, rescues the author from the scene of a car accident. The former nurse takes care of him in her remote house, but becomes irate when she discovers that the author has killed Misery off in his latest book. Annie keeps Sheldon prisoner while forcing him to write a book that brings Misery back to life. Number 2. Carrie, 1974. The story of misfit high school girl, Carrie White, who gradually discovers that she has telekinetic powers. Repressed by a domineering, ultra-religious mother and tormented by her peer at school, her efforts to fit in lead to a dramatic confrontation during the senior prom. Number 1. The Stand, 1978. One man escapes from a biological weapon facility after an accident, carrying with him the deadly virus known as Captain Trips, a rapidly mutating flu that, in the ensuing weeks, wipes out most of the world's population. In the aftermath, survivors choose between following an elderly black woman to Boulder or the dark man, Randall Flagg, who has set up his command post in Las Vegas. The two factions prepare for a confrontation between the forces of good and evil.